Welcome to Drunk Book Reviews.
I'm Ariel. The title of the book is The Man Who Turned Into Himself by David Ambrose. First of all, I don't like books where there's a lot of description or exposition or books that basically take a really long time to tell the story that they're trying to tell. And I don't mind like poetic language, but when it gets to the point where it's really flowery and nothing's happening and the plot's not moving forward, I don't appreciate that. So I do appreciate this book because it gets right into it and it's very direct. Like, there's not a lot of hem-hawing or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like that has something to do with the fact that the guy who wrote it is a screenwriter. So obviously he's probably pretty like action-oriented, and that probably accounts for why I liked so much the book. Gets right to the point, and as you can see, it's pretty small, pretty tiny, not a huge book. What happens in this book is basically at the beginning, there's a guy, his wife, he's going into work, his wife ends up in a car accident, but somehow while he's at work, he realizes that she's going to get into an accident. He just has like a really strong premonition or a really strong feeling that she's going to get in an accident. He leaves the really important meeting that he's in. Like, everyone's looking at him like he's crazy. He leaves the meeting, basically runs over to her to see if he can try to prevent the accident from happening, but she's already dead. So basically, he has a breakdown, and then when he wakes up or whatever from, like, his shock, I guess, he finds that he's in a different universe where his wife is still alive. And this is where I thought it was going to get really, really boring because, like, I love alternate universes, like, I love the concept of them, but it's just, I've read and seen, and, like, the concept's been rehashed, like, so many times in so many different things that I was like, okay, this is where it's going to get really boring. He's just in an alternate universe, whatever. But no, it's a little bit different because his consciousness from his universe is trapped inside of this other physical body of his other self in this other universe. And basically, he kind of goes crazy for a time because the two selves are, like, fighting each other or whatever. So the whole book is him trying to figure out how to basically get along with himself and, like, I don't know, get back to his universe. The vocab in this book is, like, insane. And I don't mean that in, like, a show-offy way, because I feel like a lot of times authors are just trying to put every big word they possibly ever know just to impress you. I feel like I saw a lot of new words and they were used really well. It wasn't, like, frivolous throwing out words to, like, try to impress people. And it wasn't, like, constant either. It would be, like, spaced out. So that was good. And another thing I really liked is I felt like the romance between the main character and his wife was, like, really well done. It's not even, like, romance focused, but it's just like, yeah, that's real. It's like, that's some real shit. Like, I don't know, you just did really well on that. Okay, what didn't I like? Because I don't want to make it sound like I liked everything in this book, because I did not. It's very predictable. I mean, yeah, he was in an alternate universe, and there was a twist to it, but I definitely, like, felt the alternate universe thing coming. I felt the fact that he was going to get cheated on, felt that coming. I feel like I could predict every step of it, but it was still interesting to read it and, like, watch it unfold. He had one twist, but he should have kept the twists going. Like, should have been more twists, should have been more twisty. And then the ending was really rushed, and it was kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Because it's not explained very well. This book gets a yay! Woo! As opposed to nay. Yay or nay? It's a yay. I can talk about the bookstore where I bought this book because it is literally the dankest, most insane bookstore ever. I don't even know what it's called, dude. It's just a white-ass, fucking painted house-looking, shop-looking building. Inside of there, it's literally one guy running it. And there are literally piles of books, like, just to the ceiling. Like, they're stacked. They're not organized at all. It's just fucking stacks. And it's, like, 2 giant rooms. I mean, there's shelves in the second room, but it's just stacks on stacks. Like, literally, it's insane. It's fucking amazing. And I just picked this out of, like, the stacks of fucking thousands of goddamn books that are in there. Like, psychological thriller is like my fucking genre. It gives me life. Why is a Red Bull red then? Why didn't make their cans blue? Yeah, makers of Red Bull, that's a question for you.
They like to have, like, contradictory shit that makes you, like, question that shit. Like, Red Bull gives you wings? Like a bull with wings?
Wow,
What?
yeah, Red Bull makes no sense.